All right, we're here and it's time to get started. So it is a little after 4. This recipe I thought was going to be super easy, but ended up being a little more tedious to get ready. So we're going to do this really fast and see how it goes from there. So, okay, this YouTube thing, I'm going to make this a little taller. There we go. Getting my computer in the background. So, okay, so hey guys, my name is Jennifer and I am your Pampered Chef Consultant. I've been a Pampered Chef Consultant for going on 26 years and I love sharing tips and ideas and recipes with you guys. So that's what we're doing here today. Tips, ideas, recipes. We're gonna be making a fun October treat, chocolate caramel popcorn. You guys ready? So I went ahead and already popped some popcorn, okay? I just did a little bit, I didn't do a whole big batch, in our popcorn maker. So our new Pop and Stir, it's called a Pop and Stir. So our new Pop and Stir is a really innovative little product. So the Sotos love popcorn. We love popcorn. We make popcorn all the time. And so this little guy is great because it makes popcorn. This bowl holds so much. This is only 1/4 cup of popcorn kernels. We usually do a 1/2 cup or even 3/4 of a cup of kernels, and it pops them all. Like there's hardly any kernel. There's like 5 kernels in the bottom. I love the fact that the lid or the cover right here will snap right on, so I can put salt in here and use this as a bowl. This goes in the dishwasher. This right here goes in the dishwasher, and super easy to clean up. All right, so that's the cool stuff about making popcorn. But we're gonna do the other fun stuff, which is the chocolate and the spiced nuts. So the first thing we're gonna do is the next thing we're gonna do, should I say, is make our candied peanuts. And so we're gonna add the candied peanut ingredients to the Pop and Stir. So we need 1 cup of peanuts. We'll just add them right here, okay? Pre-measured everything. We need 1/4 cup of sugar right here, okay? All right. We need a teaspoon of cinnamon and 2 tablespoons of water. So I have my cinnamon right here. This is our crunchy cinnamon. It's just become available. I tell you guys, stock up. Like we go through it. I have at least 2 to 4 bottles that I use to keep me throughout the year, so I never have to buy other kinds of cinnamon. I only like to use our cinnamon. It's just like the highest quality and it smells so good. It's the same kind of cinnamon they use at Cinnabon. So I always tell everybody, stock up at this time of year. We run out. Last year we ran out around Thanksgiving. So you want to get your order in and get it in early. You can host a party, you can do whatever to get that stuff, or you can just place an order. All right, so we've got all of that in there. Then we're going to turn the little knob to where it says nuts. It's popcorn off and then nuts. So, and we're just going to let that spin. I've got my little mini, this is called a mini measure. And that's not a mini measure, it's a mini mix and scraper. And so that's what I've got right here to stir this in case it gets kind of clumpy. And we want this to go about 6 minutes, okay? It's gonna start to look sandy. So you can use this Pop and Stir to toast coconut. You can use it to toast pine nuts for your salad, or walnuts or pecans or whatever for your recipes. But then you can make these candied nuts. And so that's gonna make it really, really, really versatile and make it more than just a popcorn maker. That's why we call it a Pop and Stir. Okay, so while that's going, I need to double check. Okay, so that's going to be until 4:15. We'll let this go. We'll keep an eye on it. And we don't want to let it keep going because then it kind of knocks the sugar off of it. So we'll want to keep it going. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to head over to the stovetop. Okay, and I could have brought you guys over here, like over right here, but I just decided there was too much stuff going on. So we're just going to turn on the burner. Had my house clean today, so they clean all the stuff up, and so sometimes it takes a little longer for the burner to turn on. This is a 3-quart saucepan, and we're just gonna put our butter in there. I'm actually using homemade butter that I made in the mixer a couple of months ago. I just put it in the freezer. Okay, so you can do that. So we need to melt our butter. And we're gonna make some caramel. So we're gonna melt the butter, then add the brown sugar, the corn syrup, and the salt. Bring to a boil and cook it for 4 minutes. You guys didn't know we were making candy. So let me tell you a little bit about our Brilliance cookware while we're waiting for that butter to melt. Ooh, can you see that this is bubbling? I don't know if you can see that, like it's boiling. It's so hot. So we're just gonna mix this up a little bit so that it has a chance for everything to get coated. Get these things off the side. All right, so we like to keep an eye on it. So Brilliance cookware, it's a non-stick cookware. It goes on top of the stove. It also goes in the oven. The saucepans all have these lips right here so you can pour out. I know you guys probably can't see, you're a little far away. The handles have a nice little hole in them, so if you have something to hang all your pots, that's nice. Like the larger pots have a helper handle right here, which is good. This is a 3-quart pot, and I would probably normally use my 2-quart pot, but that pot is actually on the garage because I'm doing a whole bunch of vendor events, booths, fairs, festivals, craft fairs, all that stuff. So I'm doing a whole bunch of that this month, and so everything's packed in the garage because every weekend, I'm not going to unpack every weekend. So, so we just gotta make do for the next couple weeks. So I think I have 7 events. So make sure that you follow me. If you're on Facebook, go ahead and follow me in the calendar area, in the events area. I do have most of the events up. I'm doing a neighborhood event this weekend, so I don't have that one up because it's just for neighborhood people. That is in Wolf Ranch. So if you're in Wolf Ranch, then that event is happening this weekend. Then next weekend, I'll be out in Peyton, Colorado. And then the 21st, I don't have anything that weekend. I have actually a Pampered Chef event that week, like training event that weekend. Then the last weekend of the month, I'll be at Coronado High School in Colorado Springs for 2 days, the 28th and the 29th. Then taking the 4th off, the week of the 4th off, and then on the 11th, I will be at somewhere. Oh, Liberty High School. So I'll be at Liberty High School on the 11th of November. Then it's my birthday the next day. We're going to Vegas. How fun is that? And then we're going to be out of town the next weekend. And then Thanksgiving, and then I have an event at my house on the 2nd, another event in Peyton on the 3rd, and then another one out in Meridian Ranch on the 4th. So make sure you're following me so you know all the things, everything that's happening. So this is starting to get coated, can kind of start to smell it. And so like I said, I'm just going to kind of move these around a little bit so that they have the chance for everything to get toasted and coated. We've got our butter melted over here, so we're going to add our brown sugar. Just 1 cup of brown sugar. We'll add that in. Okay, and then let's see. Add the brown sugar, the corn syrup. Okay, so I went ahead and pre-measured my corn syrup. We need 1/4 cup. This is in the Measure-All cup, the small Measure-All cup. And I'll just turn it over, scrape the sides, and then it's just not very messy to prep it that way. That's perfect for things like corn syrup or mayonnaise or sour cream or, tub butter. I don't know, all that gooey stuff. Molasses, syrup, all that gooey stuff. All right, so we're melting that down. Melting that down. These are almost done. These nuts are almost done. So we've just got a couple more minutes on them. I can tell they're starting to get kind of clumpy. Let's see, so bring that to a boil for 4 minutes without stirring. So I need to make sure that all the clumps of the brown sugar are done, and then we'll bring it to a boil, and then we'll let it just cook for 4 minutes. So this is making the caramel sauce. Now, you can also make caramel sauce in the blender. I don't love doing videos with the blender because it's so loud. I need to do like reels, but I haven't yet. So, if somebody is really good at reels and wants to come over and like make me do them, come over and make me do them. So, short form videos, I'm not great at it. So, these are almost ready. Starting to look a little sandy. They taste pretty good. Now I did use dry roasted peanuts because that was all they had at the store. So they were already cooked, so the peanuts didn't need to cook again. So I guess I just had to try it out because, beggars can't be choosers. I wasn't gonna go to like 5 different stores and try and find some peanuts. So this is starting to get there. It's almost to that sandy look. Almost to that sandy look. Starting to get a little sand in there. Go ahead and turn this off. We'll let this sit. Actually, we're gonna go ahead and pour this out. Saw somebody do this the other day. They poured it on the pastry mat. So that's actually what I'm going to do, is pour it on the pastry mat. Put it right here. We'll lift this up and then pour it out on the pastry mat. So if you're worried about getting burned, you can always use, that little guy is stuck there. He's just gonna have to stay there. You can always use pot holders. Oops, that was an offering for the dogs. So good. So we have our candied peanuts right here. I'm gonna set these over here to cool off. Okay. This is boiling. Let that sit for a couple of minutes. All right, so the Brilliance cookware, let me get back to that. You can get it in a set. You can get individual pieces. My favorite piece is the 2 large skillets that we have. Well, actually, I really shouldn't say that. Like the ones we use the most. We use the 8-inch saucepan almost every day. You can hardly tell that we use it every day, but it's always in the dishwasher. So 8-inch saucepan, we use it every single day. And for eggs or whatever, it just wipes out, so easy to clean. And then I use the 2-quart saucepan a lot, but the one I use for dinner is the 5-quart or the 4-quart weeknight skillet. Those are my favorite to use because it's one pot and it does everything. Goes in the dishwasher, easy to clean, all the good stuff. So I love it. They also go in the oven, so you can put them in the oven. I've done garlic bites in them before. That's actually going to be on my recipes for parties, is garlic bites with some fun dips and stuff like that. So, all right, so we're letting that cook for a few minutes. Then we're going to add the vanilla and the baking soda. So I need to get all that ready. We'll add the baking soda first, and then we'll do the vanilla. And I'm going to use the the double strength Madagascar bourbon pure vanilla. I always have to read it because I never say it right. So, okay, I think this has been boiling almost 4 minutes. Give it a little stir. Add our 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Now, with the double strength vanilla, you can, let me make sure I'm reading this right. Okay, I need to add this to an extra large bowl. I forgot to get out my extra large bowl. I need to add the popcorn and the nuts. I'm going to turn this off. Popcorn and the nuts to the extra large bowl. And then we are going to pour this over. Okay, this looks more like peanut brittle and not caramel sauce. Well, what do I know, you guys? What do I know? All right, and we're going to give this a toss, coat it. Stir to coat, and then put over a cookie sheet. Now it says to bake it for an hour, which I don't have time to do today, but I will show you guys the finished product. Although I have to say, just eating it like this, I keep touching this stuff. I need to use my regular full-size mix and scraper so I don't touch the hot caramel or whatever it is. Okay, so I've got this coated. We're going to spread this out over here. Spread that out. And this is just a half sheet pan, but you can see why I only needed to do a 1/4 cup of the other stuff. Okay, so my friend made basically marshmallow crispy treats, but she made it with popcorn instead of Rice Krispies, and they were so good we could not stop eating them. So I'll have to get that recipe from her and share it. Jody, if you're watching, you can share this in the comments. Anyway, it's a fantastic recipe. So this is all ready to go. So we have some add-ins. It says, when finished baking, stir in the marshmallows and drizzle with the melted chocolate. So I have marshmallows here and melted chocolate ready for when I get back to the house, but this is going to bake for an hour. then we'll let it cool, break it up, and we'll stir in our mixes. So this is easy, 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 guys. You guys can make homemade gifts. These are great teacher gifts. They're great gifts for a classroom. They're great things you can sell at a bake sale. Easy peasy, very, very inexpensive. You can make it yourself. The recipe is in the link, or if you're on YouTube, it's in the description. And I didn't get to tell you guys what's on special, but we have lots of amazing specials this month. If you click on the recipe, then up at the top of the screen, you'll see offers. Go ahead and click on the offers. I will tell you, it's our Heritage Month. It's our anniversary month, 43 years. The Pampered Chef is celebrating this month. And you can take advantage of that by checking out our stoneware sale. All of our unglazed stones are 15% off. All of our baking mixes, including our brand new cranberry orange baking mix. Oh my gosh, you guys need this. So yummy. The brand new cranberry orange baking mix, everything is, all the baking mixes and all the unglazed stones are 15% off this month, and the baking mixes while they last. Okay, this cranberry orange, brand new, and it's only going to be offered for a limited time until it runs out. I think it's going to run out pretty quickly. Also, stoneware. If you really want some of that new stoneware, you want to upgrade your stones, you want to get some gifts. Maybe you have some people that you want to buy deep covered bakers for. We did deep covered bakers last week, and we made the vegetable soup, the vegetable enchilada soup that was so yummy that I ate on for an entire week. Oh my gosh, it was so good. So filling. But those bakers, which can be your savior on a busy weeknight, you can get them for less than $40. You can get one, you can get two for less than $40 when you host a party in the month of October. So if you are having those things on your wish list, or you want to get a head start on your Christmas shopping, I basically have, I think, 7 more dates available. I could do 7 more parties this month. So go ahead and comment below, send me a message, tag me, whatever you want to do. Let me know that you want to have a party. We can start next week. I have 2 spaces next week on the 9th. I have, I think, 2 spaces the week after that. On the 23rd, and is that right? The 9th? Oh, the 16th, and then I have 3 spaces on the 23rd. Okay, so that's 7 spaces all together. If you'd rather do an in-home party, you want to make something like this at your house, then just let me know. I would love to do that with you. This is a fun demo. We could totally do this for a Pampered Chef party at your house. So go ahead and comment. You can do it at your house or my house, whatever you want for an in-person party. But let me know what I can do. I'm here to serve you guys. And so this whole month, I'll be sharing you all a bunch of fall treats and fun things that you can do to make your fall extra fun. All right, guys, I hope you have a fantastic day. I'll see you around. I have an event at 5 o'clock, so I better get going. Talk to you guys later. Bye.